Hey guys, TJ here with a short, hopefully, probably gonna be a 20-minute video, knowing me. Basically, I want to talk about why Dark Fate is regarded as the best Terminator variation, aside from using specific TDE in specific matchups, like swapping things out. So the idea being, Dark Fate is V2 of the Terminator variations, and it's all about the grabs, right? So you have backbreaker, which is like dumb range. So I do like one little micro step forward, and it's like reaching. Oh, come on. It just did it too. Hold on. It's done. Point is, it reaches, right? Now, why is that so dumb? Well, one, you can do this as a little whiff punish. And because of the speed, it's 11 frames, and it reaches this far. Excuse me. But the other important thing is too is look at the spacing. So watch the spacing. So I'm just gonna do overhead into backbreaker. Look at that. Like you can, because of the way it works, it doesn't matter if you amp it or not. I'm just doing a very shitty conversion. Watch this. You see the point though, like because of the spacing, you can get your meaties pretty consistently. So let's say you do something like this, right? You do 1-2-1 shotgun, backbreaker. Come on. But the whole point is because you can meaty, you can get spacing, you can backdash. You have a pretty good amount of options. My favorite is when I do this and I dash up meaty, right, and I condition them like, hey, look, he's gonna try and push a button on my knockdown, so I'm gonna forward roll or do something else, right, and then I back up. Of course, you can do it a little faster and you can catch whatever. Like the idea being is you can use it to like set up a little bit of stuff, nothing crazy. The big thing everybody talks about, of course. Not that, hold on. Is the Cray B. Alright. And here's the thing, is backbreaker amp into fatal is, like, if they break, it's truly guaranteed. What if they don't break? Let me see. Let me reset it just because I want to make sure. And it seems fairly guaranteed either way. So either way, if you land backbreaker amp, you're guaranteeing that fatal, it seems like. Unless your time is just complete ass. So like something that has closed so many games, just that one overhead. That's all it takes. One overhead into backbreaker into fatal, right? Because it's pretty much guaranteed from what I can tell. And here's the cool part too. Is if you punish someone like backbreaker is, it basically becomes a launching command grab. Think about that. A command grab that launches from about that range, right? And the speed too, like it's 11 frames. 11 frames. Like his back three is a 10 frame mid. So it's like one frame slower than his best mid. Or not his best mid. I think forward might be his best, but or back one. But like back three is good. But the idea being is even if you convert, so let's say I'm just going to do this. Come on. Okay, I can't do it. Come on. This is not optimal, but I'm just... Screw it, let's just do down one command grab after. And then launch. Like the point is, like, you can do some creative stuff. If I can. I am so bad. Come on. Wow. You know what, fine. Okay, apparently you can't do that. Point is, like, it's a combo, so that's the whole point I'm trying to make. And the thing is, like I said, like you can do the whole optimal meter list. But this isn't optimal, but I'm just gonna. But the idea is, like, you can do like 4-3-2, back 2, back 2, micro dash, back 3-1, command grab, amplify, launch into another micro dash into something. Like, it allows them to get like some interesting conversions. And the cool part is, like, if you just do it raw, you can go into death grip after. And then, of course, do the 4-4 reset. You know. Nothing crazy, but it's interesting for damn sure. I'll give you that. And because of the range, the way it knocks down, and the advantage, or the knockdown frames, and launching question blow, and the best part of all this is once you get it set up, you never have to spend bar and backbreaker unless you want that KB, right? Because you don't have to worry about don't have to worry about spending bar to keep same sides, right? So, like, I've literally, like, gotten people in the corner. Got people in the corner, boom, and plus 14 in their face, just keep throwing in the corner, And of course in the corner, so back up with punch to roll. Do it again, like, just rock. Like, it's helpful, because then you can prioritize your bar on death grip and shotgun for resets, or max damage. So that's the other thing too, is, so basically the range, the not having to worry about bar as much, because to keep the same side. The crush and blow conversions and fatal blow, that seems guaranteed as shit. Like, it's pretty nice, right? It's most like, for me, I find that if I have the KB loaded, I'll save it for, like, hey, I might be able to close this round if I do the backbreaker and the fatal, right? That's the way I do it, at least. Sometimes I intentionally do it and then just don't do anything after, try and just bait them to break, and then I'll do 4-3-2 on the as the meaty, and then convert, whatever. So yeah, so basically there's that. The other thing is obviously death grip. So death grip now is a air grab input, so you have to be in the air. So you have to jump and hit down and grab, and here's this little sound. So here's the thing. So death grip by itself does like 10%, right? So that does like 13% or 14%, I don't know, some shit. Point is, when you amplify it, you can push any button. Immediately after the amplify sound you hear or see or whatever, you can press any button. And here's the dumb shit, if you really want to. You do amp into forward 4. Now they're jailed. You Terminators plus 18, and your forward 2 is 18 frame startup. Your overhead's 18 frames. So you get a true jail into an overhead, and it's 1 frame slower for the low. The low is 19 frames. So you're pretty much fucked. And here's some dumb shit. Here's some dumb shit. If I can do it. Come on. So of course you do the forward. Here's the thing. Is the way death grip works is this. It's an air grab, like I mentioned. It's highest damage in terms of, like, just launcher command or combo style moves. Backbreaker, like, when it does the KB, it does pretty good damage, but that's beside the point. Like, if you're looking at Infiltrator, Death Grip, Rolling Ion, and Running Man as the main launchers, of course, unless you do Incapacitator with Vice Grip. Oh, my phone's going off. Point being that it's generally speaking, once you land death grip conversions, there's no point to really use Infiltrator toss, which people like. Infiltrator is great. Infiltrator, in theory, yes, you can get a bit more damage, slightly more damage, depending on what you're doing, depending on conversions or whatever, and it's easier, sure. But the thing with death grip is you have the max damage, which is about 34% mid-screen, like 38% in the corner, like 1 bar, maybe 36, I don't know. But like if you do 2-bar shit, of course you can do other things too. But the thing is it's safer to go for Death Grip than Infiltrator for the max damage. Death Grip has resets, Infiltrator doesn't. Like, technically you could do Infiltrator toss and then do Gorilla Press because it's truly guaranteed. But even then, it's like, it's not... Infiltrator is okay if you're just learning turn. But once you get to a higher level turn, there's no reason to use Infiltrator ever. Even though it has, like, invincibility to the head in its active frames to deal with jump-ins, like, Death Grip takes priority over a lot of things in the game. And I'm not kidding. I've literally jumped away. This was me and a buddy of mine. He was playing I was playing Terminator. We literally both jumped back, like away from each other, and I still grabbed him. Like the priority. I've air grabbed people out of like flying dragon kick, Liu Kang, katanas back 4-3 on the ground, square wave. Like Death Grip priority is like ridiculous, and because of the speed too, like the startup and the range and stuff. It's crazy. Basically anyone who's in the air, you're pretty much screwed. I'm just gonna tell you right now. And here's the thing too, is people are like, oh well, it's hard to convert. And like, no, it's not, because the thing is, everywhere you can get Infiltrator is the same place you can get Death Grip. So forward 3-2 into Death Grip, back 2 into Death Grip, any pop-up KB or anything into Death Grip. Hell, even Running Man shit into Death Grip, dude. Like even Running Man in the corner, that Meter's launcher goes in Death Grip, which is the optimal like 1-bar thing. Let me see. I don't think I can do this, but. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Point being, like, every conversion you can do, and with Running Man in the corner, every hit confirm turns into Death Grip resets. Turns into shotgun reset, turns into this, like, it's a snowball spiral, like, of descent of hell, basically. Because if you think about it, if you can get the conversions, of course, because for whatever reason, like, it's a lot harder in the corner. I don't know why. But the idea being, okay, let's just see if I can do this to see, right? No, not that. I'll just do a jump kick. Okay, no, go back in the corner, please. So now they're plus 18, plus 16, oh, plus 13, jail into infantry mid, boom. Like, you have Death Grip reset, into shotgun reset, into Death Grip, into launch, into this. And it's just a snowball, right? And here's the best part, is we haven't talked about Running Man yet. Running Man is like one of the core things of Terminator. There's a reason why people love it so much. It's one of the core things I never take off. Like, I sometimes trade it for Endo Lunge, but that really depends on the matchup and who I'm playing. Like, specifically who I'm fighting. Like, not the character, but like the player. Like, depending on the player, like, I'll switch it up. So the thing with Running Man is this. So Running Man, it's a running stance, right? You have the mid tackle, which is unblockable. It's an actual grab. You have to jump it. You can't duck it. The boot, right? -6 boot. It's -6 on block, so it's a flawless block scenario. It's a true tick or true string on certain things. And then punch. Punch is a meterless launcher, which I don't know if you can get anything mid-screen. I've seen someone say you can. I don't know for sure. But in the corner, you can do the optimal meterless, which seems safe against breakaway, is down 1, down 1, down 1, 1, 2, 1 command grab. Optimal in the corner after Running Man punch with bar is Death Grip amp 4-3-2 back 3-1 command grab. The point being, in the corner it leads to some stupid damage because meterlessly you're looking at like 26-27% every time you hit confirm return. Like, think about that, almost 30% meterlessly on every hit confirm. This isn't like Sonya. Sonya is like back 1, 2, 3 is her big, like, 38 whatever % damage, big boy damage. But the problem is that's off her high overhead. People say you can convert off her back 1-4. I've never seen it. I don't know how to do it, which is fine. But the thing is, like, off every confirm per turn. right? So then you have the idea of, let's do a reset into forward 4, into this and that, and then like forward, like even the overhead, forward 2 into Rayman. If I can do this, hold on. Come on. There we go. Boom, 25%, this is in the corner. And of course you can do the backbreaker KB off that and whatever else, right? 25% off an overhead in the corner. I mean, you have to spend the bar, but still. Like, that is not bad for 4 hits. And like I said, the rest of, like, hard conversions, like back when Rayman is not real because I can't push splints. Oh my god. Come on. Push. No, do that. Oh my. Oh, really? Anyway, the point is you can do back 1, Rayman punch, down 1, 1, 2, 1, command grab. Like everything turns into like conversions in the corner. It's a high, but I think it's still safe on block. So if you duck it, it's a punish. Or if people duck, it's a punish, sure. But even if they block it, because here's the thing: the reason why it's kind of dangerous is because back 1, forward 4, stand 4 are all true block strings into the boot, and forward 4 and stand 4 is a true tick into the tackle. So the idea being, let me just have him stand block for like a couple seconds, right? Or just say random words while I wait for this. Point being, okay, he didn't block, but the point being, forward 4, stand 4, and back 1 lead to like an actual mix between the tackle and the boot, right? So like, you know, so forward 4 and tackle. Like you can't poke this, you can't do. All you can do is jump. Basically, you try and jump, the boot catches you. And the thing is, like if you try and jump, I could do a death grip, reset, and put you back in the same scenario. Put you back in the forward 4 mix. Or stand 4. Stand 4 does it too. Stand 4 is quicker. It's, look at that. Like stand 4 is a 14 frame high. That's like plus, I think someone said like +1 or 0 on block or something. Like that's kind of dumb. And the thing is, like like Running Man works off everything too, right? So like 1, 2 Running Man, or 1, 2 Running Man tackle, 1, 2 Running Man boot, stand 1 Running Man if I can. Stand 4, down like forward 3, like every button you can do that's special cancelable can go in Running Man. The thing is, I feel like Running Man's really meant for, hey, let me just stagger into Running Man tackle, boom. Then next time I do it, you might try and jump it, and then convert with a command grab or some other tool or whatever I have, right? Which is fine, right? That's the whole point of it. I feel like it's dumb. Like meterless launcher in the corner that can do def grip reset, that can do this and that, all these different things, and then not even mentioning the way like it knocks him down. Like look at this distance. Like, you're pretty far, or you're not far, sorry, but you're fairly close, right? You're within down 4 range if you don't amp, and you're within forward 4 range if you do amp. So, and because of the way Terminator gets up first, like, you can just back up and forward through 4, back up 4 through 2, back up and back 2, like, whiff punish like a motherfucker. Basically, that's the gist of why this is the best, my explanation I can come up with. Of course, if anyone who knows Term better than me, put in the comments on your thoughts. But that's generally why people say Darkfade's the best, is because of the way his moves synergize with each other. Because you can do Running Man punch in the corner into death grip, backbreaker KB into death grip, if it's raw. You guarantee fatal blow, it seems like. I don't know for damn sure because my ass is terrible, but the point is, like, it results in a lot of good scenarios for Terminator. The hard part about this variation is, yes, it does struggle in zoning. But the thing, you still have some ways to deal with it. Generally speaking, you can land a shotgun from full screen, do a maybe a wave dash or two, get in a little bit. I generally end up doing like shotgun, and I'll knock them down from full screen. Do running man, they see it, they react to it. Cool, good for you. I'm gonna cancel and do a jump to death grip. Jump to death grip does like 15, 16%. I don't fucking know what the damage is. And then of course, because of the way raw death grip works, right? So hold on, let me see here. Let me take off block. I'm just gonna have you. Like, it launch you pretty far, but I think you could probably like do a micro dash or dash into forward or something to reach, right? And there's something I forgot to mention. Death grip actually lets you side switch too, just like backbreaker, so you can just choose what side you want to dump people. It's fun. I forgot to mention. Back one into running man boot is a true block thing, but like back one into attack is not a real thing. I don't know, like you have to wait like a split second. It's kind of weird. But they can poke out of it, I think. So there's that. But the thing is, excuse me, I don't care. Thing is this is if you do back one into cancel on hit or block. On block it's like -2 or -3, so you can just fucking poke, like try and slow turn or backdash or whatever. But on hit you can do back one and remain cancel, and I'm gonna be so bad at this. And there you go, right? You can do back one into cancel, back through one command grab, it's like 20-something%. And if it's a launching one, you can just go into your conversion off at back one, which is a 13 frame mid, so there's that. I forgot to mention too, like because of the way Terminators command grab works, it's a tick, off down one, down three, sometimes down four, depending on spacing, and 4-3 for sure. So now here's the thing, imagine this scenario, right? Imagine, I'm just gonna, you guessed right, but guessed wrong on the follow-up, right? Boom, right? So, in theory, it's like 4-3-2 death grip amp, forward 4. 4-3 tick throw, command grab, launch into back to stand 1-2-1, whatever. Like, it's Terminator when he gets going, and the opponent knows how to read, like make the right read for what you're doing and whatever. Like, it's some dumb shit. It's some really dumb shit. And I was right, this was going to be a short video. It's turning into like fucking 20 minutes probably. So anyway, thanks again for you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll try my best to get more content aside from MK11, because I know I've been uploading that a lot. I'll see about like Cold War or MKX or Injustice or something, because I did download Street Fighter 5 again. I'm going to try and give it a shot again. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, I'll probably stream that later. Depends on kids and girlfriend and what they do. So we'll see, I guess. So, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.